Hey Dr. Dempsey, this is Brian from Lead Hounds, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 things that you can start doing to bring in more patients through your website. So you might be asking yourself, why is this guy just showing me this stuff for free? Can't I just go do it myself and take advantage of the extra business? And the answer is yeah, you definitely can do that. But what I've found is that most business owners don't have the time to worry about perfecting their website or showing up on Google searches. So if you do have the time, that's great. I encourage you to use what you learn in this video. But if you don't, and you think you could use some help with this stuff, then just give me a call or shoot me an email after you're done watching and we can talk about options. So I mentioned those 3 strategies, but before we get into that, I want to talk about the goal of those strategies. And that's going to center around what's called buyer intent keywords. So that's basically a word or a phrase that someone's going to search for when they want to pay for a service. And those are really going to be what drives business to your website because those are the people who are in your area and who want to buy what you're offering, right? And we know that because of what they're saying. An example for DermaBella as a med spa might be something like Botox Las Vegas. So I went ahead and searched that on Google and we can see what comes up. So we have the maps right here. We'll come back to that. But first I want to talk about what's called the organic listings. And these are basically the websites that show up on Google without having to pay them anything, right? Like you would for the Google ads. And these are going to be the most important part of the search results because they're what people click on the most, right? Over 50% of the website traffic is going to go to these top 3 to 5 links right here. So when we look at these, what we're seeing is some of your competitors in Vegas, right? See LV Plastic Surgery, Chic La Vie Med Spa, some other medical spas, but so far I don't see DermaBella. So we'll scroll down a little further and see if we can find you. Okay, so that's the end of the first page. And we'll keep going here. All right, so we're a couple pages into the Google results. We don't see DermaBella. So what that means is that for all those people searching Botox Las Vegas, they're going to be going to your competitors' websites instead of yours. Well, so then you might ask, well, I got quite a few patients, how many people are really searching this stuff? Is this going to make any difference to me? And we can actually answer that question using this tool called Ahrefs. So this shows us that keyword Botox Las Vegas gets 1,000 searches every single month. And if you look down this list, you see some related keywords that are getting hundreds more. So, this is literally thousands of people searching for this service that you provide, right? And we're using Botox as an example, but we could do this for any of the services you have, right? And get a similar list. So why don't we take a look at the keywords that DermaBella is showing up for? So we'll look at your keywords. Oh, and I searched you in Ahrefs, by the way, and we can see the keywords you show up for. And we'll see what you're coming up near the top for. Okay, so you're showing up at the top for your business name and you, Andrea Dempsey. That's great. But these are probably already patients who know about you, right? They might be repeat patients. So you're not getting new business with keywords like this. Then if we go down a little further, we see some services, although, not too many searches, oral therapy, dermaplaning, you're in okay shape, but, we don't see Botox, we don't see fillers, I don't see microneedling on here. And, we're already in the area where you're on the 3rd page of Google. So really nobody is scrolling that far to find a business they want to go to, right? Like this one, for example, Juvederm Las Vegas, that's a good search to come up for, but you're number 31. You want to be in the top 10, right? because that puts you on the first page of Google. And that's what's really going to get you new patients. So let's look at one of your competitors. This is Chic La Vie. We saw them towards the top. And right away you can see, they're kind of killing it, right? There's that keyword, Botox Las Vegas. 1,000 searches a month, remember? And they're in the third spot, right? And look, if you look through all of these, Med Spa Las Vegas, 600 searches. They have Hydrofacial, 400. Dermaplaning, they're number 1. More Botox keywords, right? They're coming up in the top 5 for all these different services, talking about Las Vegas. So they're going to be getting all the local patients that are looking for this stuff. So how can you compete with them for those top spots? That's going to come back to those 3 strategies I mentioned at the start of the video. And the first of those is going to be the content on your website. And what Google wants to see in terms of content is about 1,500 to 2,000 words talking about those services you provide, using those keywords like Botox Las Vegas. So let's look at your Botox page really quick and look at your content. So the website looks great, by the way. It looks like you had a professional do it, which is awesome. But let's look at the content. And you have a good amount right here. That's maybe 500 words right there, so that's pretty good. That's a great start. We'll see if you say, right, so a couple problems, right? You might have 500 words, but it's not that 1,000, 1,500 plus that Google's looking for. And we don't see that top keyword, Botox Las Vegas, anywhere on here. And if we look at your competitor, Chic La Vie, this is their Botox page. We see Botox Las Vegas a couple times right at the top. And if you scroll down, they have a ton of words here, right? It's this long format article. This is the kind of stuff that Google wants to see, and they're going to reward you for by having all this informative content. Okay, so that's content. Let's talk about the next strategy. This is called backlinking. So a backlink is when another website posts a link that goes to your website. And what that does is it tells Google that you're a credible business, because when they see other companies talking about you, that gives them trust, right? Because that means that company is literally sending its users to your website through that link. And they're going to reward you for that trust by moving you up in those search rankings. So we can see that you have 62 referring domains, right? So that's how we count backlinks, right? 62 other websites linking to you. Well, let's look at your competitor, Chic La Vie. So we see that they have 753 backlinks, right? So even though 62 is a good start, Chic La Vie has way more backlinks than you have. And that's going to be one of the main reasons that they're beating you out on all these valuable searches. So what can we do about that? Well, we can actually go in here and look at all of these websites, and we can get you a link from each and every one of them. But we don't want to stop there, right? Once we've done that, matched their strategy that's working so well, we want to go above and beyond, get you another 100, 200 backlinks to make sure we're blowing them out of the water. Okay, so that's backlinks. Let's talk about one more thing, which is the Google Map section. So that's this part here where you have the map and 3 featured businesses. So the third strategy is going to be to get you into these top 3 businesses, because they get about 30% of the clicks from searches like this. So that's where we really want to get you, help you to move up in these map rankings. And that's going to be that third strategy. All right, Dr. Dempsey, so thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was valuable to you. If it was, just give me a call or shoot me an email, and we can talk about next steps. All right, thank you. Bye.